Yes, everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm here outside with this newly vehicle that I purchased recently. I also have my teenage son Heron out here with me. And I'll be going through a few things that I'm going to do to this vehicle. And when I purchased it, I knew that it have the VCM engine, which I'm going to open up the hood and show you. If you, let's see. Okay, so the VCM, as you can see, it's a 6-cylinder, 3.5, and that VCM is for variable cylinder management. So when I purchased this, it was with the intention to disable or muzzle the VCM. So that means when you're accelerating, all 6 cylinders firing. When it comes off the gas pedal, deaccelerating, it goes in the echo mode, which is only fired by maybe 3-4 cylinder, which is good for saving gas. But when I bought this, it was with the intention to muzzle or disable the VCM. So I'm gonna take it for a little spin just to show the difference between when you're accelerating and when you're not. You will see the eco light comes on and off. Okay, so just start it up, and I'm just going to take it for a little spin here in the neighborhood. Okay, so I'm accelerating. You can see that light there is in the drive for the transmission. There's no light on, so I'm going to ease up off the gas a little bit. And there it is. The eco light comes on. That bottom green light different from the top. I accelerate and it comes off at about 40 kilometers an hour. And when I get off the gas, the eco light comes on. So that's all good, showing that it's working perfectly. So I'm gonna get it disabled and see the difference. So stay with me. Okay, so I came back and park here, and I'm gonna let that engine cool down a little bit. Just gonna open up the hood so it will give the engine some time to cool down. Because I'm gonna be having the device here that gonna muzzle that CVM, and it's right in that corner over there. So the engine is a little bit warm right now, so as soon as it cools down enough that I can place my hand in here, that's the device I'm gonna unplug and then plug that CVM disabler right onto that, and then we're gonna drive it to see the difference. Okay, stick around. Okay, I'm just gonna open up this plastic covering, a 2-turn here. Just to take this off, you just try these just so the engine can be cooled a little bit faster. And make sure when you take the plastic off, these rubbers stay in place so you won't lose them. So they're still in place. Okay, so I'm just giving it a little time to cool down and then I'll get to it. Okay, so I think it's a little bit cool now, enough so it won't burn my hand too much. And this is the device that's gonna disable our muzzle, the VCM. So I'm just gonna reach down in here and this device here, there it is right there. I'm just gonna unplug it. Let's see. There's a clip here that you have to squeeze in and pull, and there it is. So I'm just gonna match this up with the one that works. Alright, I think this is the one that goes over this. I hope it's the right one. Showing it around, yeah. Okay, so this device I already got it over that one there, and I already have that click onto it. And I'm going to take the end of this one and match it up so it fits the right way. Let's see. I think it's this way. Yeah. So you can see a little bit. This goes right here. And this, it have a little notch where it's going to clip inside of this. So here we go. And I'm going to push it until it clips. Didn't hear it click, but it might be okay. Yeah. Okay, I got myself a plastic tie, so I'm just going to figure out the best way to tie this on so it won't be flapping around. I have only one right now, but I can always get a couple more and strap it on and see how it goes. Make sure I put this the right way. So there. I think that should be good enough for now. Just gonna put this around here. I'll get something to cut that off later. Okay, so that's that for that device. Let's see if it works. Just gonna put this plastic cover back in place. Let's make sure it lines up here. Go one turn, like a half a turn, clockwise to lock and the opposite way to pull. Okay, so I'm gonna take it for a spin and see what happens. If the eco light comes on, it's not working. If it doesn't, then it means it was successful. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting it up for the first time. Everything seems to be good so far, even though I know it only makes a difference when you accelerate and when you de-accelerate. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna be backing out and turn around. Okay, I'm gonna go back on the main road out here and see that I can accelerate a little bit more than when I'm in this compound here. Hold up the camera. Yeah, alright. Okay, I'm gonna take back the camera from Iran. Okay, here we go. So I'm accelerating. Don't know if you can see much there on the dashboard, but I'm 40 kilometer. I can see the light is still on. When I take my foot off the pedal, so I don't know if it's gotta work its way in or what, but the light is still on, the eco light you can see there. So I gotta check it out to see what's happening. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to where I park and see what's going on. Okay, so after checking everything, I think everything is okay. But I know I have to give it a week or so. Or give it a good drive to build up the temperature in the radiator, because I know they work together. So I'm gonna leave it at that and drive it around and see if eventually that eco light comes off. Yeah, so I'm gonna be driving it around for about a week or so and see if it makes a difference with that light, eco light coming on and off. Okay, so there's a few more things I'm gonna get done here. When you buy a used vehicle, there's so much more you can do to it, like adding on stuff that it doesn't have. For example, as you can see, this is a nice rim that this car came with, but it doesn't have any safety lock for any of these lugs. I have purchased these, all 4 of these, and each one is for each wheel. So I'm just going to take one lug out and install this and make it safe so nobody steals those rims. You know, they're nice looking rim all around, so we'll see. So that's one thing I gotta get done. Another device, this is for the Bluetooth for the radio. I got this device because the car doesn't have a specific Bluetooth knob on that radio. So I got this off Amazon and I'm gonna get it installed so I can get Bluetooth on my radio. So you see, you don't have to go buy a brand new vehicle just to get Bluetooth. You know, all these new vehicles, they're so expensive, and all it takes is $30 device and you can get Bluetooth to your old vehicle. And as you can see, this vehicle is like almost new. You know, everything works on it. Look at the inside. So, you know, everything. It is an upscale one, and I didn't have to go buy a brand new vehicle, which I could have, but I don't trust these new vehicles. They go until the warranty is up and something goes bad with it. With this, I can fix everything that it needs, and it can last me, who knows, another 5 to 10 years if I take care of it properly. So that's why I got this one, because I rather the traditional transmission. I don't want no CVT, and with that engine, it's a good 6-cylinder. I just hope the Eco works and to let it fire on all 6-cylinder, because I don't like the switching from 6 to 4 or 3, because that labors certain piston too much while others just do nothing and just accumulate oil and unburned gas, and which will file up the spark plugs and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna work this out and figure out how to install this and have it paired. And all right, so That's about it for now. I'm gonna change the lug or put the safety lug on these wheels. Get the Bluetooth installed and pair with the radio. See how it goes with that eco within a week. And I'll let you guys know. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you will like, share and subscribe. And join us again on the next upload. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye. Hey. Take care. Bye. Right around?
Have a good one.
All right. Yeah. Oh. Yes, everyone. I'm here sitting in the car, and I intend to do a little follow-up on the device that I changed recently in regards to the VCM, Muslim or disabling. So I'm going to take it for a little spin to show if it's working or not. But when I first had the device installed, honestly it wasn't working at 100% right off the bat, but since I drive it around for a few kilometers, maybe about an and a half time, 50 kilometers or so, I notice it doesn't come on anymore. So I'm gonna take it that it's working. So I'm just gonna give it a drive around the block here to show. So that's the dashboard there. I don't know how clear you can see it. I'm gonna drive it around and show. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it out on the road here. I'm gonna be moving out. Okay, so I'm out on the road here now, and I am accelerating. As I said, that light there is the drive indication light. That's the transmission is in. So you can see I'm revving, and I'm gonna ease off the gas and see if it comes on. So I'm off the gas right now, and no light came on. See, I'm totally off the gas. I'm not accelerating. I even have my foot on the brake and there's no light comes on. Because normally when it comes off the gas, that's when the eco light comes on, and I'm just cruising at 10 kilometers an hour and it doesn't come on. So it's obvious to me that it's working, so that's a good thing, and that's what I wanted. So after driving it around for maybe about 50 kilometers, then it shows that it's okay, and that's because I think it had to get adjusted to all the temperature change with the radiator and stuff like that. So, and it has sorted out. So I'm gonna take it that it's okay. See, I'm on the brakes and it doesn't come on. So that's a good thing. All right. I know I've said goodbye already, but thanks again for watching, and I hope you will join me on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.